So Jill, tell us a little about Stacked Up TV. What are you guys up to?
Stacked Up launched in October, and what we do is we profile authors by going into their homes and talking to them about the books on their libraries. We find that it's a great way to talk about backlist books, the most recent books that are out, the books they're reading now, and it's just a wonderful way to generate excitement about books using video.
I'm a complete slob about everything, and my wife laughs that I alphabetize my bookshelf.
They're semi-organized. It's not totally random.
I have a little bit of a system that starts with the absurd and moves towards something a little bit grander.
These bookshelves are great because they actually hide books. Oh, this is really embarrassing.
The value to the author is that they get media exposure, and they get a video which they can link and put on their websites. A couple of publishers have already asked us if they could use the video on their website. So right now we're a startup. We are looking for partnerships. We're looking for publishers to work with, authors to work with. The videos live on our website, stackedup.tv, and on YouTube. And we're just starting to get the word out and develop partners.
How do they communicate their work? Through interviews, through videos?
Well, we talk to them about their books. We read their books. For some of us, we find authors that we're interested as well because we're writers and readers too at Stacked Up. Every author has been so gracious and so easy to work with, and we felt honored that we were allowed in their homes and able to talk to them and take 2 or 3 hours of their time.
I'm the author of a new graphic memoir. It's called The Imposter's Daughter, about my father, specifically about finding out that everything he ever told my family was a lie.
More Than Hurts You is my first book that's non-historical. I wanted it to be kind of a big book about ambitious things, but also be a page-turner.
My new book, The Guinea Pig Diaries, it's a series of experiments that I did on myself to improve my life.
When I got the copy of the book, I was really excited, and I showed it to my son, and I said, look, Mommy wrote a kid's book. And he looked at me, and he was very serious, and he said, I do want to read it, but not tonight and not every night.
So far we've had a great response from anyone who's watched the show. They really love it, and they love it because it's organic, and we're able to talk about books in a way that's not forced. And I think to a marketer, that is... To a marketer who's trying to reach this audience, it's a real benefit to them because we have an engaged audience.
How do you reach the audience of a book or of an author? Or how do you connect these videos with them? Or is it that the author and the publisher does it?
Well, right now, because we're independent, we're not working with specific publishers, but some publishers are promoting the video and linking back to our site. But most of the authors we've worked with are already on social media, so they will post it to their Facebook page, they'll tweet about it. We're on Twitter, so we've already started engaging people that way.
Well, if I were going to go on the desert island, I might bring the dictionary, just because I love words so much. And I could memorize the entire English language and make William F. Buckley look like an illiterate fool.
I've been reading Tristram Shandy for 30 years, and I generally don't get past like the first 40 pages. It's a long book, and it's really dense, and maybe nobody's read it. In 10 years, very few books will be made out of paper. If I read an electronic book, I don't think that I'm doing some terrible disservice. Someone still wrote it. The fact that it's being transmitted in a different form doesn't really bother me that much. I think anytime you see that people really are excited about books, it's very heartening. It makes you feel like this is a very vital and vibrant form still.
What's next? What's the next big book we can see on the site?
We just finished interviewing Rich Cohen, who's a contributing editor at Vanity Fair, and also Ken Wheaton, who's a first-time novelist, who's also a blogger at Ed Age.
Great. We'll look forward to that. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.